Oh, hello there. I didn't see you. I'm Craig from Iron Horse Railways, and you're watching The Monday Club.
It's Monday, it's 7 p.m, and the Bronx are on parade. It's time for The Monday Club, featuring your host, Jennifer Kirk, with the help of the Carpet Monkey, and your host with the Toast Topsy Toaster, and a wizard called Gandalf, featuring the sounds of the Glasgow Symphony Orchestra and the musical stylings of Gordon, the music maestro. Let's get ready to loco! Ho, ho, ho! Ooh.
Hello and welcome to WWC Next. We are an award-winning specialist and manufacturer for miniature scenery modelling. We are proud to have produced one of the best-selling ProGrass micro applicators, and we've refined our quality products and systems with both beginners and expert modelers in mind. We supply and manufacture everything you may need, from static grass applicators, static grass tufts, handcrafted MDF and hand-poured resin products, all designed and curated in-house, with you, the modeler, in mind. You can find us at www.scenics.com or in store at Unit 6, Buford Court, Plasmal, Swansea.
A big hello to you. So great to see you, and I hope you find you well. It's Monday.
We wish you a Merry Gronkmas.
And that means there's some questionable
wish you
song.
a Merry Gronkmas. We wish you a Merry Gronkmas and a happy toaster.
Yeah, you're making Topsy really excited. The host with the toast is well bred, is this one. It's great to see you guys. I hope you find you well. We've got Simon Tradesman on the Railway Showcase, Aaron Ville, Nick Garolimo, Patrick Ling, Hillside Junction, Sarah Davis, Leslie Gilpin Railways, Joshua W56, Mike Lane, TT120, AD Pullen, Richard Swiderski, Hot Dog Pilot Andy, Wamgok, Ben Tullett, Cameron Patterson, Flymo Chairman 1. Great to see you. Hope you are well. Mousehole Rail, Delft Junction, SHGP Media. Harry Sedgwick says, Happy Gronking Train Christmas. Hey, oh, hold on. I think there's somebody who's not been through for a while. And there's always some kind of straggler.
The straggler.
Oh, he's got quite a horn on him, that one.
They're back from their holidays.
They are, yes. They took a very, very small car on a driving holiday. All of them. Apparently it was a tight fit. So great to see you all. Chris Eden Green, great to see you. 1968 Concorde. Ben Tullett, 156 Andrew. Ian O'Brien, Barry Wendon, DCC Locomotive James, Busby Junction, Carlton Tweedle, Going to the Dogs. Henry Sedgwick, Warbler Productions, Peachy TT120. We've got a great turnout today, and it is the next week Christmas Day.
Next week is Christmas Day.
Oh, Topsy's getting excited. He's thinking we might get him a loaf of bread or something.
Yeah.
Or listen to that. He's twirling his Browning knob in anticipation.
Oh, yes.
So, what's in the news today?
Well, Jen, before we get that far, do we have a sponsor today?
Yes, we do. You may have noticed that we played the sponsor slot earlier on.
Yes.
War World Scenics, purveyors of fine grass. That's right. If you see grass on my model, it's made by War World Scenics. I don't know, you caught me off guard there.
I did.
So, anyway, J94 says, Hi, Jenny and Zoe, Flymer Chen 1, Leslie Gilpin Railways, Ben Tullett, Warbler Productions, Mousehole Rail, Jerry BVR, and everyone. Good job,
I'm glad to see Flymer Chairman 1 here, because people were getting worried, because you weren't on a show last night and hadn't shown up earlier, and people started to get
people
worried.
were wondering where you were.
Yeah.
How did that competition go for
I don't know.
I think it was for the Moderator of the Year. Just curious how to keep standing on a screw.
You've got a screw loose. Give it here.
The carpet gods have given
What a
back
screws.
one of the screws that they have taken as.
Well,
as
there's your Christmas present.
No, I've got a piece of coal downstairs.
No, you haven't.
Oh, you burnt it.
Would you like a drink, my dear?
Yeah, I'll have a Coke, thank you.
Okay, I'll go and get some Coke.
So, Andrew
I'll be back.
Bettis says only 40 likes. I know, don't forget to tickle that like
I've
button.
liked the tickle button.
Share the stream to social media and subscribe if you've not already done so. So, just looking at Flymo1 says Hot Dog Pilot Andy. Oh, well, that's great news. Well done, Flymo Chairman 1. Really, really happy for you there. And, yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well deserved as well.
Kev Chambers, great to see you. I think we got a few new names in the chat.
It's always good to see newcomers.
Absolutely.
Welcome
Manstein
to
Railway
the
says
Monday.
Monday
We've
is
got
Christmas
lots of
Eve
clubs.
and Tuesday Christmas Day.
Not according to my calendar.
I don't know. We're using this year's calendar or previous years. We don't like to waste anything. Yeah, here we are back in 1994.
Hey, it's a good year.
Yeah, I know. We've had it every year since.
Still on TV.
Nick at Bletchton High Level says hello, everyone. Reporting in from my hospital bed. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear. Hope you're getting better. Oh, Ben Davis says just 1 month to go to Hornby Range 2024 in January. I hope we get the T3 London and South Western Railway Green number 563 and the Great Eastern Railway Y14. Is that, which one's that? Is that the J17? Blue 564 plus the Z class. Yeah, the Z class has got to come soon, has it not? You know, it's an open goal. The goalie is left, and we've got the ball, and we're going for the World Cup winning kick, and the Z class is definitely there. I think it's pretty much certain somebody is working on the T3. I don't know who, but I think that one is a dead cert. If it's not going to be Hornby, then it's going to be Bachmann or Acura Scale or any of the other ones. But yeah, I think the T3 is an absolute cert. J15 says DCC Locomotive James. Yeah, actually that would be quite nice actually. And of course Hornby already have the model. It's been a while since the J15 was released. Certainly a great value model when it was out. I do have one. Quite a small model. Surprised how small it is. It's in the J36. Quite a small model. Yeah, definitely. It is a glaring omission from the range. XRCoon42 says, hello there. How is everybody doing? Absolutely great. Thank you so much. Peachy TT120 says, like everything TT, we have to wait 3 months for our new range in April. Ooh. Patrick Ling asks, what's in the news? Well, there's not really a lot, actually. We've kind of had all of the releases and stuff. There's not really any news, to be honest with you. We're in that run-up to the Christmas Day. So next week, according to our calendar, we might be working off 1994's calendar. It'll be Christmas Day, and so there will be a Monday club, but you may find it pre-recorded, just to warn you. But we will be doing something. Big hello to PVAJ Cloth Alan Reynolds at Buckland Junction. It says, it's good that Adam Flymo Chairman won the Moderator's Prize. Well done, sir. Absolutely. Andrew L says, I'm in the US, mentioned my 04 shunter a couple of weeks ago and decided to get started in 009. Should be interesting. Hi, absolutely, yeah. 009 has become like the new frontier of modelling. I really do like narrow gauge, and it's never been easier with the plethora of ready-to-run models in that scale. Retro Ramble says, have you been naughty or nice this year, Jen? Well, I think I've probably been really naughty. I don't know. It depends who you ask, really. If you ask the trolls, they'll be like, "Oh, she's a sort, that one." But I don't know. I do know that Christmas presents have started arriving. But you see, I'm middle-aged, and we have unfortunately no kids for reasons, and people don't really buy us presents, no, stop playing that violin. We don't need your sort here. But no, it's just when you're my age, you concentrate on buying for the kids. We don't have kids, so we buy the presents for other people's kids. Zoe's bought me a couple of bits and pieces. I bought Zoe Deep Space Nine, the complete Deep Space Nine on DVD. We're already watching it. Peachy TT120 says, sorry gang, if I watch the Monday Club on Christmas Day, senior management will have me shot. Yeah, if we do the Monday Club on Christmas Day, senior management elsewhere might have us, might say, oh, what are you doing? Your Christmas turkey's getting cold. And it's weird, they've got that voice as well, really strange voice. So let's see if we can get the angle of the... Oh, she's disappeared off. And I need to get the mouse of Ultimate Power, because the camera of Ultimate Power has decided to be a little bit of a nuisance. There we go, that should work. Russell Benton says, when you're my age, you concentrate on food. Yeah, food and drink. Oh, lovely jubbly. Oh, a bit of Jacob's Creek will do nicely. Jerry BBR says, Zoe and Jenny are big kids, so they buy for it. Yeah, we do. If you're married, you always give the other person a piece of coal or something. Roger Woolston Holmes, great to see you. Hope you're well. Francis Wadsworth. J. Pedro Rocha says, Merry Christmas to all. Barnabas Junction says, been ill for the last 4 weeks, but finally felt better today and hope to be sorted by the big day. Oh, gosh. Yeah, unfortunately, there's a lot of illness going around, so you've got to be a bit careful. B2000 Road Toys Channel says, evening, Jenny and Zoe. I've almost finished setting up my Christmas village for this year. I included a light-up train station and Santa's workshop from Le Max. Boom! Harry Sedgwick says, I've seen it, the number 60103 Flying Scotsman at Carlisle on the 10th of December. Excellent. Stephen McLeay says, bad news for Wellington / Pymmerton / the shop. Max Track Model Railway Shop on Pymmerton Railway Station is closing down on the 30th. Oh, that's a shame. Nick Gorillamo says, set myself a task to have trains running in the loft by Christmas. I only just completed the baseboards. The first train that goes round is always a big moment. I actually sent which locomotive did I say? It was one of the Duchesses. I think it was Duchess of Abercorn in LMS Maroon did the honours for the first trip round here. And I look back now at the videos, and it really is amazing how far we've all come up here. When it was just bare baseboards and a bit of track. Oh my word, Zantek says, I've melted a body of a 68 on Friday and another one went tonight. How have you done that? You're not supposed to put them in the oven. Oh, Topsy, he says that he's got a special thermostatically controlled thingy that stops that from happening. Barnabas Junction says, Jenny, big announcement on Wednesday from Accurascale when they take over MK3 at Blakemore. Yes, there is an announcement coming, and they have been so good as to provide me with the press release, but I can't tell anybody. But yes, Wednesday there is an announcement from Accurascale, and it is a great announcement, so do look out for that. Somebody says Ed Flame 4291 says train stopped. Oh god, it has as well. Stupidity thing. Ugh. Ever since the clowns came back off holiday, went on a touring holiday, really tiny car, all of them in it. Oh, there's the straddler. He's got a few others with him as well. Yeah, okay, we know you can blow. Blimmin' heck. Gosh. You can't get the staff, can you? Well, you can, but you have to pay them more than peanuts. Oh, Mark Towers, big hello. Great to see you. Yes, all is well, Blackwood. The Growler Blackwood N-gauge layout, and Xantex is running them on the track, and all of a sudden they've stopped. Oh no, the magic smoke's come out, putting a hole in the body. Same component on both locomotives. So I'm guessing that's a warranty repair then. If you got on to where you got them from, I think that sounds like they need to go back there. Delft Junction, big hello. Dongy's Mother always says, I want to be able to drive trains all the way around the layout by the time I go back to work on January the 2nd. That's about 3 yards of track, easy. 7-point motors, medium, and a lot of wiring, hard. What I would say is that there are ways you can make things a bit easier. And actually, knowing what I know now compared to what I knew when I made Weir Yard, I would do the wiring a lot differently, and I would build bulletproof DCC from the start. I would probably, for the sake of fault finding, I would have a separate accessory bus, and I would use a lot more of the multi-strand wire. DCC Concepts do. It's like well, for the buses, they do like a twisted wire, which actually, I mean, there's some science behind it about it stopping you getting constructive and destructive interference on your signal. But just purely from neatness, having all your wires in like a nice neat sausage. But they also do like a ribbon of, it's like red, black and green, which is perfect. If you're wiring up solenoid point motors, I cannot recommend it more highly for neatness and ease of use. John Nutman says, was I seen? Hello. Well, I think you've managed to sneak in because the Gandalfston has popped out with the Zoe to get biscuits. Well, he thinks he's going for biscuits. Everybody else is... J72 being a nuisance again. It is a pain, isn't it? Right, what I'm going to do is...
Monday Clover's never makes turtle wagons. No running here.
Oh.
They're right precisely when they mean to.
That sounds like Gandalfson has noticed your late arrival. So there. The Angels Modelling and Railways, greetings to you. Great to see you. Hope you're well. Delft Junction says, spaghetti under my layout. Yeah. Spaghetti and a huge annoying rat's nest. If I have a fault, I mean, believe it, I hate wiring. If I have a fault, sometimes the temptation is just to run a new wire rather than try and figure out why it stopped working. And that doesn't really help. Xantec says, I have a cat watching you with me now. This sounds like we've got a little bit of a... Mr. Band, I have a cat here with me, and he's watching you. Oh, hello there, monkeyness of cupboardy.
Thanks for a Coke.
Oh, yeah, I'll have a Coke. Oh, did you get a Coke? Yeah. Oh, no, I forgot. I'll have to go out again. Jerry BVR says, Jenny, Amazon UK doing the Hornby 21-pin Bluetooth decoders for £57 and Next 18 for £47. Ooh. Ah, thank you. So
I told you about that earlier.
Yes, you did actually. Yes, because somebody...
Because I believe Jerry BVR told me on the Discord. Because I'm on there.
Simon Train's Mother Railway Showcase says, J72 being a nuisance? Oh, no, it isn't. Of course, it's pantomime season. Ooh.
Jeez.
So I'll be the fairy godmother, and you can be the ugly sister.
I don't like this. I think you're being naughty.
Yes.
I'll remove your Gronk privileges.
1968 Concord says, I thought DCC was supposed to make wiring easier.
Whoever told you that was selling something, probably DCC.
Yes, it can do, but only if you plan from the outset. If you do what I do and just go, I'll just wire it the way I normally wire things badly, then you end up with a spaghetti western underneath going on. So, yeah. Right. But yeah, Weir Yard started out sort of half and half, but wired up by a muppet who didn't know anything about proper wiring. So the fact that it works, to be honest, is a mystery to me. And if there is a fault, then to be honest with you, it's still a mystery to me. Wamgok says Cheltenham models are doing them at the same price. There are a lot of deals going on. Ruben Ashwell says, I've not spotted the TARDIS this evening.
I've hidden them well.
Have you? Well, they're in your pocket or something.
No, they are on the layout.
Oh, yeah. I've spotted one.
Great, you've just given an idea of where it is. Thank you very much. You know they can see you.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not on. It's not on.
You looked to a certain area and went, "Oh, there, I can see it."
Can I just say, right? This is for the benefit of the Monkey of Madness here. The view ends there.
Yes.
So just thought I'd point that out.
You have looked in an area that they now know to look in.
Oh well. Hey, I know you've been on holiday, but you can keep that. Oh. He's got a fine set
That's
of
not
lungs.
going to stop, is it?
Yes, it is.
Or maybe it is.
Mark Tower says, I'm helping MK through, that's Making Tracks 3, on Wednesday again. Woohoo, cool. Ed Flame 291 says, on the wagon in front of the double engine shed. No. Oh, but that's been a nuisance. I'm going to clean the track. There's a minuscule little dead spot, and it is really
Send your thing round it.
Everybody says that like it's some kind of magical, mystical thing that fixes dud track. This is the problem. When
I've got an idea of how to fix all your track. Let someone else lay it.
Zoe, you're about as funny as being hit over the head with a widescreen TV, only to find the only thing on was a repeat of Crossroads. Right, yeah, the J72 is being a little bit of a nuisance.
Nuisance.
Yeah.
And the masters of the trainee works.
Right, anyway. Knockers Lane says, good evening, one and all. May I be the first to wish you all happy Easter. Now, so can I just say the supermarkets are already on the case. You can buy Easter eggs. Roger Wilson Home says, J72 crew in the pub again. Oh, yeah. Oh. I'm going to give
that you rubbed isn't the point that's...
I rubbed it all. I'm going to give it some more beans.
You give it a bit of a rub.
Giving it some beans. Phil Metcalf says...
What?
My guess from where Jenny looked is TARDIS is on Weir Yard. You think? Right, let's change the angle of the dangle. Right,
For the brew, that is true.
Yes. New layout needed, Jen, says Mark Towers. No, what I need is somebody prepared to come up here and spend about 2 weeks under the baseboards. Just move Les out of the way. He'll be under there whittling jab like he normally does in the old modelling dungeon. But actually just take all the wiring out and then start again from scratch. Oh my word, thank you so much. Melchester Model Railway very kindly has donated £20 on the Super Chat. It says, Merry Christmas, Jenny and Zoe. Thanks for the Monday Club this year. I always enjoy that. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, it's so generous of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
344 says, when I used to work in retail, we had a bet on how early the Christmas pudding would be on the shelves. The earliest was June. To be honest, I think Christmas pudding should be a year-round
Christmas
thing.
pudding's delicious.
I know. It should be a year-round.
Christmas pud gets into my face. Om nom 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 nom.
Francis Wadsworth says, Merry Christmas to you, Worthington Model Railway season's greetings.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's all play with trains. It's not what... I don't know the rest of the words. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
So, yeah, basically, we've got the January traditional announcements from Hobby. I don't know, has anybody seen a date? I've not actually seen a date set
I've seen
yet.
several dates. I don't know whether
Yeah,
they're actually accurate or not.
Can I just say, yes, you have seen several dates. You shouldn't be reading the calendar.
No. Most people are guessing, is what I'm guessing.
Yeah, Dongus Mother Rose is just like hot cross buns. They should be a year round thing. Yeah, hot cross buns just became an all year round thing. When I was little, I remember hot cross buns being just an Easter thing, and then some bright spark went, well, if people like them now, maybe they'll like them at the rest of the year.
I remember this thing from Hitman, the game.
Uh-huh.
One of the games had women dressed in quite rubberized, let's say, female priests' outfits.
Rubberized.
Yes,
Was
and they
this
were
important?
fighting people. They were very naughty people.
So
and
easy,
someone went,
white, clean.
Why does this game feature hot cross nuns?
Oh dear, well we got there in the end. Warbler Production says, I can't eat most Christmas puds. I have an allergy to it says true nuts. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, but what about false nuts?
That's called plastic wrapping, isn't it?
Yeah. Ben Tullett says Hornby haven't announced anything yet. Although the frustrated modeler says 9th of January is what I've heard. So when we know,
Like I say,
you will know.
I've seen several dates, and I think people are guessing at the moment.
Yeah, when we know, you guys will know. We will cover it. We always cover it every year. It is actually a really great time, actually. I do enjoy the Hornby announcements.
We three kings of Leicester Square, selling knickers a penny a pair. They're fantastic, no elastic, all our bums are bare.
Right,
Would you
anyway.
play Train Sim World 4 game, says Ben Davis.
Oh, is this for your stream tonight? Can you stop dragging your hair through my trees?
Okay.
Hey.
Yes, I would play it, but I don't have it.
Ooh. Roger Wollstonholme says, we have eggy toast for Christmas breakfast. Can Topsy help this year?
Topsy will help in spirit.
Yes, Topsy is very, very happy when it comes to any kind of a bread product. Although he does say, as he adjusts his browning knob, that eggy toast can drip over his elements, so it does make him smoke. So he always smokes after eggy toast.
He's too young to smoke.
No, he always smokes after eggy toast. It's his thing. David Scott says warehouses need to get rid of the Easter eggs so they can start stocking the Halloween goods. Yeah, absolutely. Aaronville says, Jenny and Zoe, what do you wish for Christmas? Another engine? Maybe an 009 Steam? If so, which one? To be honest with you, I don't know.
I will wish for peace on earth, but if I can't have that, a Gronk will suffice.
To be honest, I like BR Blue Gronks. I've got my eye on one actually at Ellis Clark Trains. Don't pick it up.
The one that I almost got.
Yeah, you got outbid on eBay.
It outbid right at the last minute on the one Gronk
Oh,
I've been trying
you
for all
sniped.
this year.
And the one, can I just say, the one time it turned up at Ellis Clark Trains, it sold in the first 5 minutes. So I got to it, it just said sold out.
It
It's
seems
like,
that you're not the only one that this is
anyway.
the one that got away.
if you'd like to
Yeah, go on.
just check the laser
The
display.
angle of the dangle.
Oh yeah,
I believe
James
that is
Hardy,
true.
A4 on a freight. Yeah, it runs impeccably. I fitted that with a Stay Alive, so it's it's a trooper, is that one? It must be said. So to be honest, there's always room for another A4, something like Sparrowhawk, Sir Charles Newton. No, I think I've got Kingfisher. I think they're the two. Golden Eagle. There's quite a few still left, which I always really do want to get. Oh my word! Stephen McLeay very, very kindly given $5 New Zealand on Super Chat. Thank you so much. Oh, it's really generous of you. Oh, and all I got for you was this crappy stream. Oh, I feel bad, but I feel good as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
John Nutman says, I know I have to put it out on your page, Jenny, but please can you mention about the Southampton Model Railway exhibition on January the 28th and 29th of 2024 at Barton Peveril College, Eastleigh. Absolutely,
You're really
consider
good at
it
this
done.
reading, Lark.
Absolutely, consider it done. Oh,
Jen, we
Machine
had post.
Machine NZ says, "Hi team, sorry I'm late. Gronk it up, gronk it up, gronk it up." Hashtag
A
not
Monday
a cult.
club hour is never late, Toto wagons. Nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Absolutely,
Thank you,
Gandalf.
Gandalf.
Thank you. So we got some post, and it's like I can. Well, just in case anybody can read invisible ink, I'll put my thumb over where the postcode was. But there wasn't an address on it, and like you have to really squint. But this arrived in the post, and inside it said don't open till Monday, but we'd already opened it by then. Because we didn't know! It didn't say on the outside. Or it did once, but it wiped off. Easy wipe clean. But the monkey of cupboardness has been sent this. So, anyway, what are you giving it to me for?
Because you're the one on camera, doofus.
Oh, okay, yeah. Hey! So we've got... this is for Zoe. This is gamer allergies include fresh air, direct sunlight, might perish outdoors. Oh, you know Zoe so well. So there you go.
Thank you.
So that's from, I think it's from
I believe it's from Sarah Davis.
Sarah Davis. So thank you so much for that. James Hardy says, "What do we think Hornby will be released next year?" I think that, and somebody
TARDIS has been spotted
has it.
down by the waterhouse near the loading gauge at the back.
Oh, you did put. All right. Huh. Yes. So well done, TARDIS spotters. Always good to see you hard at work. Yeah, I think somebody. I'm really sorry. I do forget your name. Who suggested it? The J15 in the Great Eastern Railway colours. I think that is a good suggestion. I don't know. Will we see new Thule? Oh my word! 156 Andrew.
Oh my goodness!
Thank you so much for your generosity. Donated £2 on the super chat and says, "Merry Christmas to all on the Monday Club." Oh, thank you so much. This is very generous of you. Thank you so much. Dongit's Model Railway says, "Ooh, Clark Railworks have lots of Gronks at the moment, including the one I want." Hey, wait a minute. I shouldn't have told you that, because I'll go there and it'll just be sold out.
You
So-
had all day.
I did, but there was a problem. I was bone idle.
Yeah, the problem was with you, not with anyone else. You only have yourself to blame.
Joshua W56 says, "I'm surprised Hornby hasn't done a Kitson OF yet." Oh, is that the one that was... I think that was the one that was Pug in 8 Famous Engines. And it's a weird little 040 built for the... Was it built for the LMS, or was it actually built for somebody like the London and North Western Railway? But certainly, yeah, I must admit, I was looking at that the other day and thinking it would make a great model. Mark Wilson says, "Hornby will be realising the Class 74. Yes, boom. It would only go boom if you accidentally shorted it out, I guess. But yeah, a Class 74.
You know what I would like them to release?
Some kind of
Planet.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, continuing on the subject of Era 1 railway modelling, I think you're right, actually. Planet or Patentee would be an interesting one. But then I think as well, Midland Railway, says Jennifer Horton, for the Kitson OF. So I knew it was one of those. But also, yeah, I'd love to see one of the... is it the Cook Bowen 082 and 084 tank engines? I just think they'd be a great model as well.
The Jim Bowen 084.
And there's still. I mean, this. I always say this when people say, "Oh, do you think they'll ever run out of prototypes to make models of?" And it's like, to be honest with you, there is so many left to do. Oh, Sarah Davis says vampires aren't real unless you count Dracula. A.D. Pullen says, "How about the GWR Great Bear or Streamlined King and Castle?"
I've got to ask one question, Jen. After you've sent.
If it's about where babies come from,
I
I've told
looked it
you
up.
before.
Don't worry, and it was very scary.
Yeah. Okay.
What are these?
Those,
What are those things there?
they're boxcars. They're American boxcars. They took a wrong turning at New York Central and ended up here.
Right.
Next silly question.
I did wonder what they were, you see.
Oh, there's some kind of message. I think Topsy's trying to tell us something. What could it be?
Gronk it up,
gronk it up, gronk it up, gronk it up. Hashtag not told for legal and tax purposes. Purposes. Don't tell the tax man. Right.
The Gronk It Up code is not a code for legal and tax purposes. Your mileage may vary.
Oh, and a big hello to Dominic Z, our Kickline correspondent. Great to see you. Not seen you for a while. Hope you are well. Wamgok, incredibly generous. Thank you so much. Donated £1.99 on the super duper chat. Says Merry Christmas, Jenny and Zoe. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Oh wow.
And for Dominic Z, Gandalf, I believe you have a message.
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. And I've lost my place. Oh, Melchester Model Railway says, "Is that real toast in Topsy the Toaster?"
It's not.
It's it's very effective.
It's incredible.
I don't actually know what it's. I think it's some kind of foam, but it's not real toast. It's just an incredible.
It is. It's a kind of hardened polystyrene style. It's not packing foam, but it's foam.
It's some kind of sponge, but it's incredibly well done.
Yeah.
So yes, gronk it up, not a cold. Imp344 says a double O gauge LNER E4 240 would be nice. I must admit, somebody fed me duff information saying earlier this year that was what Acura scale was going to release. Hold on.
Was that just them hoping against hope that you would mention it on the club and then sound really silly?
What, sound more stupid
Sound
than
like
I
a
normally?
doofus maximus.
What, you mean
as
like,
opposed to a doofus minimus.
What, you mean like I don't normally?
A doofus mini mouse.
Come here,
What's wrong with you now? What have you done wrong? Oh my goodness, what have you doing? What
no.
are you doing? What are you doing, Norman Price?
Norman
what are
Price,
you doing
what?
with all
Norman
of those fires?
Price, what are you doing with that Molotov cocktail?
You've been
Right.
out being a git again, haven't you, Norman
Campaign for real toast, says Awesome Bricks. But yeah, no, somebody said that the E4 was like, oh, that's an Acura scale model. And actually, I was told that by a different manufacturer who said that they'd been told by Acura scale. And all I can say is, that chain was well yanked there, Acura scale. Well done for that. But yeah, no, I think an E4 would definitely be a good one for a model. GWR Metro Tanks is values 56XX. Oh, we're into the realms of wish listing. But certainly, I think in terms of eye candy...
It's no wonder they can't see the TARDIS.
I told you. Yeah. Like, which bit of they won't see that it's out of shot did you not understand?
The bit where it mattered and counted
Oh,
me.
don't do that.
There it is.
Oh, well, why don't you just give them...
There it is.
Oh, dear.
Oh no, it's gone.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Like, oh. It's not even there if I remove me.
Yeah, but
dear.
it's a better picture.
Zoe, what starts with come here and ends with ow?
Every single conversation with you, my dear.
Big hello to Iron Horse Railway. It's great to see you. I tell you, your presence precedes you. Ooh. That's silent but violent. Anyway,
You finished?
Also, the London, Brighton and South Coast Railway E2. Now, that would be a good one. I honestly don't know. In terms of, I'm probably more likely to predict reliveries. I would like to see the A4 make a welcome reappearance. It's always a good seller. And I've actually suggested to Hornby that they consider doing Silver King. But I suggest that every year. This goes right back to the days of Simon Kohler, and it never appeared. Zantek says, just had a look at my other 68004 that is now DCC but blew a blanking ship earlier this year, and yep, damaged body in the same area, same chip on board, pooped itself. So is this the decoder that you're using that doesn't like it? Just curious which brand of decoder you're using. Warbler Production says, so the TARDIS is behind the station building in this view then. But yes, but if you can't see it, then we just say that you're stabbing in thin air. Jennifer Horton suggests the LMS LNER Sentinel Camel steam rail car. Yeah, with the Northeastern Railway petrol electric rail car having appeared from Hellion and Rails, then I think that could be quite a good shout. Ooh, shots fired, shots fired. Whamgok says delivering the locos they've already announced would be a good start. Well, the standard class 2MT has finally started arriving. The 88DS has arrived as well. I'm not sure what's outstanding at the moment from what they've announced but not yet delivered. Zantek says it's a straight out of the box Dapol 68 with the Dapol Imperium next 18. I think basically that's going to have to go back to Dapol then, I guess. It sounds like there's some kind of serious issue. Dave Holloway says, I think we'll see a retooled Battle of Britain West Country class or the same but in TT-120. I think the TT-120 is probably a good guess for that range. In terms of retooling it in 00, I'm not sure that it really needs it. I would personally, unless the tooling's worn out anyway, I would say that there's probably other things for them to work on. I think we're going to see more multiple units. I've got a feeling that there's going to be more multiple units coming through in the future. We saw Dapol announce, was it the 313? And I think that bodes quite well.
You okay? I was just quickly checking the headlines and stuff.
I was just having a bit of the brew that was true.
Okay.
Upwell and Onward says a new tool Stanier 8F would be lovely. I think that the last version, there's a couple of things to it. The front pony truck is crying out to be redone. But I think as a whole, the model does stand up pretty well. I would say a warm over, but not necessarily a full retool being required. I would strongly suggest to them that they consider the identities of the former Hornby 00 locomotives. Oh my word, Stevie Film has very, very generously donated on Super Chat.
Oh my goodness.
$49.99 US.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you so much for your generosity. It is always very much appreciated. Thank you so much. Oh, I feel embarrassed. Everybody's getting me these Super Chats, and all I've got them is this lousy stream.
Oh, no.
Oh, so thank you so much.
I'll tell you now, Jen will be overwhelmed for the rest of the evening. Let's put it that way.
Absolutely.
Guys, the amount that you show appreciation for this show is just, it's phenomenal. It really is. Thank you.
Somebody said about we need more. There we are. Joshua W56 says we need more Irish locomotives as well.
Yeah.
And I think actually there's a lot to be said for locomotives that there were also Irish versions of. So
yeah.
I have a feeling, wasn't it one of the C11 or C10 Atlantic tanks from the Great Central Railway? One of the Robinson designed Atlantic tanks was very, very similar to the design that he made for one of the Irish railways when he worked for them. So it's something that you could produce a bit like the Ginty, where you could do the Northern Counties Commission versions as well. I do think that maybe one of those would be an interesting option. Mark Wilson says, sent money on PayPal. Merry Christmas. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, absolutely
Guys,
generous.
You,
and of course,
you really are so generous. We can't thank you enough. We really can't.
Absolutely. And we always say, remember, make sure that you treat yourself first.
Yes, absolutely.
So thank you so much, Mark Wilson. That's incredibly generous of you. Thank you so, so much.
Nick Garolimo says, reflections on full-time as a YouTuber. How's it gone for you, Jen?
It's hard work, and actually, yeah, it's interesting you say that. One of the things that I found, and I think this is true if you work from home in general, and anybody who's gone from having a full-time job where you actually have to go out of the house to one where you work from home, there is a constant feeling that you're goofing off, that you're not actually doing enough work. And I've actually found myself at one point working 7 days a week, and every day it was like, oh, I must do X, Y, Z, I must do this, I must do that. And I was achieving so much in terms of video output, doing freelance content for other people. I was doing a lot of work, all working from home, and you end up feeling like you're actually slacking off. It's very, very strange. So it takes a lot to get used to. Anybody who thinks that, like, oh, you can make a fortune doing YouTube, I'm earning less than I ever did.
You can make a fortune if your name's Logan Paul or PewDiePie or someone who got in there at the right time.
Yeah, or Clickbait McScamface.
Yeah, hey, you told me that was a good name.
But yeah, it's hard work. If you work out your hourly rate, it's shocking how much less than the minimum wage you earn. But yeah, no, it's hard work. Nobody ever got rich doing this, but it's worth a lot to be able to be to do what you love doing.
Yeah. To turn your hobby into a job means you never work.
Yeah.
Except actually, you work really hard. The stress that Jen's been pouring out on other people. Oh my goodness, it has been hell for a fortnight because.
You mean you?
Yeah, because Jen couldn't turn off, and I've been there. I started working for myself over a decade ago.
Yeah.
And it's hard.
And you're lying in bed at night, and you're tired, and your brain's going, well, I've got to do this. I'm planning this. I've got this project. We've got to go and we've got to cut this ribbon, open this, say hello to, and it's like, it's, you know, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't go back, but. Definitely, it is incredibly hard work.
Yes.
I would have thought giving up the full-time job would leave me with a lot more time. And yes, it's taken the pressure off for doing the YouTube content, but I've actually found if anything, I'm working harder. But I'm enjoying more of what I'm doing.
And that's the main thing. The commute's less, but the enjoyment is so much more.
So, EdFlame4291 asks, was it less stressful than a full-time job?
No.
It's different. It's very difficult to compare them. A full-time job, it's a different kind of stress, a very immediate, tangible stress that you know the cause of. But when you work for yourself, doing YouTube, sometimes you're stressed and you're not even quite sure what you're stressed about. Oh my word, thank you so much, Sue at Putnam Junction. It was very, very kindly donated £20 on the super chat and says, Merry Christmas, Jenny and Zoe. Thanks for the fun Monday evenings. Oh, thank you so much. It's so much appreciated, you guys. So thank you so much. Worthington Model Railway says, I plan to start posting new YouTube vids, but being very busy on the layout and want to get things done. Filming and editing takes way too much time away from layout progress. Yeah, and the thing about filming, anybody who makes video content will know that it takes a long time. You know, to make a 20-minute video, you're probably looking at several days worth of work. It can be really, really difficult. J. Paul Anderson says buying locos is hard work too. It's expensive work, yeah. But you know, it's always, you start to think about everything you do is in terms of, am I creating interesting content out of this? And you actually then find that there's certain things that you want to buy for your hobby, just because, like, you know, it's a particular locomotive that you really want, and there's a little voice going, but you can't get content out of that. No, you can't. You can't justify that. And that can be quite hard. And everything you buy, you then start looking at from the point of view of, what content will come from this. And sometimes you buy something and you think, actually, I just want to play with it.
Also, I believe that it's Fly Much Him and One's birthday on Saturday.
Oh!
So,
Happy
birthday to you. Squash
Happy
tomatoes
birthday
and stew. Bread and butter in the gutter. Happy birthday to you.
The clowns are trying to get in on the act there.
Oh, the clowns are always welcome.
Oh, Tim Davis says, sorry, I'm late.
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Gandalf. He sounds a little bit like he's trying to stand upright after having a couple of flagons of Hobbit's brew.
Well, you know, he's been partial to the halfling leaf.
Yes,
It
yeah.
is good for the puff.
Yes, and you're a very big puff. Now, moving on. I'll
Puff
have
the
another...
magic dragon.
No, stop. Give me a can of Coke.
Oh,
There
Cokie,
we go.
Cokie,
Yes,
Cokie.
absolutely. So, and then make sure that the camera's working.
Yeah.
There we go. Peter Jackson
Were
Cheadle
you
here.
banned from singing that song at school? Puff the Magic Dragon?
No, because we sang it properly. Zantex says, happy birthday to you, squash tomatoes and poo, bread and butter in the gutter. Happy birthday to you. Oh.
It's squash tomatoes and stew in my version. I'm nice.
Charlie Chimp says, hey Jen and Zoe, I'll be home alone on Christmas Day as my partner works 12-hour shifts in a care home.
Oh my goodness.
But I'll have new toys to play with and plenty of films to watch. Oh yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
I'd
There's-
like everyone to know that Christmas Day does fall on a Monday. We will be pre-recording a full Monday club, so you will have
There will be a Monday club.
you'll have us with you in spirit. Because
Absolutely.
it's pre-recorded.
Yeah, so we'll actually be recording that probably tomorrow or Wednesday. But definitely we will have video content there for anybody who wants to be part of the club.
So don't worry, the Monday club will be with you.
And we'll do it as a premiere, and that means that there will then be chat as well,
Yes,
so
and we
people
can all
can
have a
chat
chat.
with each other. Warbler Productions. There's a lot of like Hercule Poirot Warbler has been exercising the little grey cells and says TARDIS next to the old station building, almost hidden behind chat.
Yes.
No.
Yes, because he said that before you switched to a different...
Oh, right, okay. Dominic Zed, our Kickline correspondent, says, Jenny, I found something great today. It's the 2006 Matchbox Taurus Animations GMC tow truck from the Matchbox Taurus Animations Easter Egg Cars collection. This one had Windy Bell on the side. Ooh, Windy Bell. Isn't that Craig's special nickname?
I believe that's the cousin of Winnie Miller.
Absolutely. Wardle Restorations, good evening to you. A degree of lateness there is implied.
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Gandalf.
Gandalf.
And of course, don't forget that Ollie over at Wardle Restorations is currently trying to find somebody to take on a real mermaid wagon, and there's also an LNER vacuum brake van. Now, the brake van in particular will need a lot of work doing. The mermaid as well needs a bit of a spruce mousse. And a little bit of work to get the drop side doors to do their thing. But unfortunately, both of these wagons, I believe, are liable to be scrapped if they don't find a new owner. So we've been trying to find somebody to take them on. No tyre kickers, please. This is serious stuff. If you buy it, then basically you either have to take it off the railway, or I believe you might be able to negotiate to restore it and keep it there, but they're not messing about. If you don't restore it, then you'll be in trouble. So if you know anybody at a preserved railway, serious people only, then do get in contact with Wardle Restorations and see if we can save these wagons, because obviously once they're gone for good. Upwell and onwards, it says, a modeller's take on the 12 Days of Christmas, 10 Kings expressing, 9 Black Fives hauling, 8 terriers barking, 7 packets pulling, 6 hunslers hauling, 5 fairlies. So 5 fairlies. A force 3 class, 50s 2 broken buffers, and a flying Scotsman. Dominic,
I'm sorry, but no. 8 should be Class 08.
yes, absolutely. And yes, Wardle Restoration says if the mermaid isn't sold, it will be chopped up. Not a joke either. It will literally be gone forever. Yes. So,
We can't get it, can we?
no. The problem you've got is that to remove it from the railway, you've got to have somewhere to put it. They weigh a lot. Seriously, you can't put it in the boot of your car. I know, I've checked. So the cost of moving it will be 4 or 5 times more than the cost of buying it. And you have to have somewhere to take it. So they're not interested in looky-loos or tyre kickers or time wasters. Seriously, if you're involved with a preservation group at another preserved line and you think, actually, we wouldn't mind a mermaid, then this is an opportunity, but don't hang around because they want it gone. You're talking about a matter of weeks, not months, to do something, and it will be cut up. The man with the gas axe will cut it up because they want it gone. So just bear that in mind.
So, Brian Bell says, don't give up the day job. We already did!
I already did. Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh,
I did.
no!
Yeah.
So, it's now 5 to 8. I was thinking we might start the videos, because we've got a few.
Oh, okay. So we're going to move straight on to your videos. I think because there has been a backlog brewing,
Yes.
so we want to get through that.
So, we've got a message from Donegal Dad, who says, I've got a video here for the Monday Club. 14 seconds in is when the rolling stock starts. This is my Christmas layout on display in the County Donegal Railway Museum.
Excellent.
Started building it in July. Excellent. So here we go.
Oh, James Petts has apparently turned up. James Petts says good evening, implying a degree of lateness.
The Monday Clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early.
So we can see the thing here. And, oh, sorry, Grandad, I just talked over you.
Yes, you did. I'll start again. A Monday Clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. Oh, well, like a snowy layout. This is nice, and yeah, a winter layout is certainly really quite eye-catching.
This is nice. I like the
Yeah.
I really like the. I know what people say a lot of the time that it's a bit of a toy, but I like the Coca-Cola ones that Hornby do.
Yes, we are available to be sponsored by Coca-Cola. Just send a few crates, we'll be good. But yeah, this really
nice.
does look nice.
I like the way that he's got the perspex over the front, so it's like,
Keep
look
sticky
but don't
fingers.
touch.
And actually, one thing to suggest is actually some kind of perspex lid helps as well, because the snow does seem to attract dust and it's very noticeable. So the other thing as well is a slightly white-blue light.
Oh, look at that.
Really, really
The
works.
lighting inside that Coke wagon looked great.
Yeah.
Oh, that is great.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, what I'm saying is great. I didn't really explain it. The snow stuck to the sides of the van. That's something that I don't always see, and I like that attention to detail. That looks like it's melting. It's great.
Absolutely.
This is really
And
good work.
If you look at the, it's something as well that Les and I delved into when we did our winter diorama for Hornby. You have to actually static grass the grass first. You can't just put snow down. And I think this is one of the pitfalls some people occasionally make with a winter layout. Go, why didn't it look right? You've got to put down the grass first, because in the real world there's grass underneath the snow. You make the grass as if you're making almost like an autumnal scene, and then you put the snow over the top, and that's how you get this great effect. But this has really turned up nice.
That's lighting in that thing.
You like
it? Looks great.
Yeah. So this is really,
It's
really
got
great.
people in it, hasn't it? That's
Yeah.
Oh, that's so well done.
Just looking back, James Pett says, I think there are already models of these wagons. Oh, this conversation about the mermaid.
That is really nice. I love the the melting snow on some of the roofs as well.
I think Flangeways did a model of the mermaid in 00. You don't tend to see it much, it must be said. Jerry BVR says layout includes lots of penguins. Brackets, not the religious type.
So we get a nice pan of it. The lighting is great.
Oh, that blue light in there looks like they're watching some kind of blue movie.
Hey!
You'll drink to that. Upwell and Onward says, just figured out days 11 and 12. Let's see, 12 Princess Royals, 11 gritty Gronks. Cause more Gronks, the better. Oh, obviously.
That was brilliant. Thank you so much for sending that in, Donegal.
Absolutely. So thank you so much for that. We're going to move on because we do have quite a lot of videos.
Thank you so much.
Mark Towers says, talk to Keith at the East Lancs Railway. They buy wagons.
Yeah. Put them in touch if you can.
I did approach the Stainmore Railway. They said that, to be honest, is that, and I think this is what it's going to be for a lot of people. The transport costs make this quite expensive, unfortunately.
You know, what if we were to find someone who could take it, but can't afford the transport costs, and we just did a fundraiser?
You're looking at like $3,000 to move this thing.
Yeah, and if everyone chipped in £1 or two, we could probably do it.
It's probably got a scrap value of like £500, but the cost to move it as a complete wagon is like about $3,000.
Okay, that what I'm saying is we might be able to do it. If there was a place that would take it and give it a good home, but they can't afford the transport costs, we might be able to do a whip round. That's what I'm saying.
Paula Donovan says, nice layout. McCarville Studios says, 267 watching, but only 115 likes. So we need to do a level 2 diagnostic and increase the number of likes.
So next up we have a message from Richard Swiderski. He says, hi Jenny, Zoe and Topsy. Well, actually he said Jenny and Joey and Topsy. Here's a video of a 46115 Scots Guardsman hurrying through Hertford Station in Cheshire.
Ooh. Mark Wilson says, try GB Rail Freight. They're always looking for wagons. Yeah, they never find them though. That's their problem. So, Whamgot says, I've got to go now. Merry Christmas to you all. See you in 2024. Bye. Look, you take great care of yourself.
Thank you for coming along.
Really great to enjoy your company, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Have a great Christmas.
Beep, beep.
James Pett says, oh, I see that you're running a Class 24. Yeah, we're actually running the Bachmann model of the preserved D5054, which is at the East Lancs Railway, which I'm not normally a big fan of BR plain green, but there's something about that with the grey roof I do quite like. Aaronville says, I always like on entry to all live streams and videos. Thank you all. Absolutely appreciated. Thank you so much. Richard Swiderski says, thanks for showing my video. You're welcome.
Thank you for sending it in for us to show.
Joshua W56 says, I'm going to go for a shower now. I'll be back in 10 minutes. No worries, we'll be here.
Ruben Rashwell says, I think it's a YouTube glitch.
Oh, is there?
I hope not, I'll check.
Nobody else. It might be at your end, because I don't see anybody else.
I've had lots of glitches up my end. Hey!
Yeah, okay. Easy now, Sid James. He looks happy, doesn't he? Right. Oh, hello.
Hello.
It's cold. My head doesn't fit in the cab. Oh, beware of low bridges. So, no, that's it.
Chip Rockwell says, yeah, Laurie did a fundraiser when he rescued his diesel. I think a fundraiser, if we can find a good home for this thing, might be worth doing.
Maybe ask Laurie. Oh, actually, no, I know that Laurie has spent a lot on various bits and pieces. So, unfortunately, the thing that you'll find is that everybody says, oh, if only people would dig in their pockets. But actually, nobody goes around and goes, oh, what am I going to do with all this money? It just builds up in my pocket.
That is the thing, yeah.
It doesn't... finding people with lots of spare cash that are just willing to pour into a black hole is, if you do find them, tell them where I'm at. But yeah, he did do a fundraiser when he rescued his diesel. But I suppose the problem is you can't always like go, oh, gimme, 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 because after a while people go, well, hold on, well,
Yeah,
yeah. So
there are limits. There are definitely limits. Here's the thing.
I told that James Pets. I don't think Laurie has Laurie doesn't have a lorry, as far as I know. He can drive one. I can drive one. But, you know, that's the easy thing. The nut that holds the wheel is the easy bit. What you'd actually need is something like an 8-wheel flatbed with a high-ab. You could probably winch the Mermaid onto that, strap it down good and proper.
I take it it's not a Little Mermaid.
No, it's not. I don't know what it would weigh. It's probably about 18, 20 tons, something like that, maybe.
Oh, come on. There's guys on Twitter that claim they can bench press that.
Actually,
Get some of them round.
Yeah, it might not even be that much. It might be about 12, 14 tons empty.
Are we talking about a laden or unladen swallow?
Oh, DJK666 says, "Hey all, definitely arriving when I intend to."
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf.
Thanks, Gandalf.
Flymo Chairman wants to subscribe, hit the bell, and choose all for notifications. It's free. Just give the notifications a watch. Keep an eye on your browser bell for more videos as Jenny puts them up. Absolutely.
Ham Shackleton says all the people with spare cash have bought boats, and now they have no spare cash. Isn't that right, Jenny? How's your boat?
My boat, it is currently acting as a huge cash sink. Actually, no. It's fine. I bought it a long time ago and restored it, actually. The problem is you can't just put a real railway wagon on your drive or even in your garden. Seriously, it'll probably sink in. They are quite heavy. So, in all honesty, you're going to need deep pockets with these things.
Which is why I'm not saying that someone should pick it up, but like a preserved railway. James Pett says you have a boat. We have a very special dinghy, don't we?
We have as far as I'm aware, it's the only surviving demonstrator from Bossom's Boatyard of the original bosun dinghy that was sold in great numbers to the Royal Navy. We have number 3.
Yes, we do.
And it's definitely the lowest number. There may be one of the other. I think the demonstrators, there were 16 of them. And I think one of the ones in the early teens might be known to still exist. But we own number 3. And it does have a lot of differences between itself and the production ones. Not least that you can actually, it's got a strengthened transom. So you can strap an outboard to the back, which is quite good fun. It's also got row locks. You can row it, which is quite groovy.
So I'm going to actually bring up...
Mark Wilson says, does the wagon come with a box? It comes with a gold-plated Rolls Royce if you pay for one.
This...
Hey, what are we doing? Oh, this is...
People were asking about the boat.
Really? Oh, well, there we are.
So
look,
there's the boat.
That's a younger, thinner me drinking Coke.
I'm not sure
boat.
I could fit into that life jacket
anymore. I think it might struggle to keep you afloat. So there we are. That's us sailing.
Oh, hang on. We get a better look at it from the other side if I jump it on a bit.
This is our boat.
Yeah, you took quite a while to restore this because it was in a bit of a state, wasn't it?
It was in quite a state. We're about to be overhauled by one of the Windermere ferries there. James Petts approves the historic boats. So yeah, we saved this boat, and it was a big job. The boat,
not that one that's on screen now.
No, that's not our boat. But
there's Jen.
This boat had been somewhat neglected, so I had to do a lot of work. Boaty McBoat face. Ed Flame 429 says, I have 2 friends who own both an RT London bus from the 40s and the 60s Route Master, and proof that ownership is not cheap. Absolutely. I mean, this boat has not been the most expensive, but it still cost a couple of £1,000s to buy it and restore it.
Yeah.
And it's just that's just how these things are.
Is that the lake near the Pencil Museum? This is Windermere.
No, I think that's Derwentwater. I think Keswick's the Pencil Museum, and that's nearer to Derwentwater. So anyway, we're a railway show. So
We are, but people were asking about the boat. And I just
Okay.
remembered that we actually had this video.
I also restored a Volvo 850S, and that is definitely a money pit. Richard Swiderski says, "Arr, shiver me timbers." Zantek says, "Bust out another 1,000 old Fiat, fix it again, Tony Ford, FKED, or repaired Daily Lotus. Lots of trouble, usually serious." Yeah, cars are... They always say, how do you make a big fortune with a classic car? Sorry, how do you make a fortune...
How do you make a small fortune with a classic car?
Yeah, you start with a big one. Yeah. It's the same with railway restoration. Nobody ever got rich restoring stuff. It's a thanklessness, especially wagons. Wagons are the unloved heroes of the preservation world because they can't carry passengers. And unless it has, a there and now real use on the railway, it's really hard to justify their existence in preservation.
So, I've got something here that I think you'll really enjoy.
You know what the judge said about that?
It's a message from Mark Wilson.
Ooh.
He says, "Today I have travelled back to the 9th of August 1961 to
Mark
see the
Wilson
little people
waxing
in the
the
building.
DeLorean?
Bristol Bath Road TMD, ready for the new diesel hydraulics."
Ooh.
What's TMD?
Traction motive depot.
Ah, right. So here we are. This is back in the day.
So is that his model or is that the real thing?
Liling, I don't know. That's the thing about Mark Wilson. We can't tell.
Oh, this is under construction.
Yeah.
Ooh. So Mark Wilson waxing the DeLorean.
I love that he's got all these things. Like there's a bit of wood. And
It's
he's
the
sawing it.
detail.
Yes.
The depth of detail. You see, if I made that area, I'd have the building. I'd probably have the skip. I might have a couple of people hanging around, but it's all this other stuff, which
He's
is
got
like
the pipes and they're all strapped together, ready
look,
to
the window
use.
frames, the bits of wood, the stuff,
Yeah.
and it's like that's what brings this scene alive.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And actually, James Petts has pointed out the scaffolding. Look at the quality of the scaffolding.
Oh yeah.
It's all to scale.
As Ruben Ashwell says, nice to see some Mark Wilson stuff, as always. Absolutely.
There's the felt rolled. Oh my goodness, the felt's rolled up with the tape round it.
Yeah, I mean, it's that level of attention to detail that I just absolutely
Yeah, you just don't
adore.
see this a lot. And it's so well done.
Yeah. So this is really, really nice. So are they building it or are they repairing? I suspect that's them building it.
I'm getting flashbacks to my infant school. No,
Yeah.
junior school even. That's what it looked like.
It's like, oh, we'll give the kids something to lick, paint the walls with lead paint, and lag the pipes with asbestos.
wall candy?
Yeah, and it's like, oh, look at this furry stuff we can pick off the pipes. I think it's called asbestos. Breathe deeply.
Thank you for everyone who's clarified what TMD and MPD mean. Thank you. 'Cause
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
know. Oh, look at this. This is how he's sorting it out. He's getting the images and then...
And this is like, he's letting us in behind the curtain.
Yeah.
It's like the Wizard of Oz, the Wizard of Models, waxing his DeLorean.
Ah, there you go. He's getting a look at some of the articles on what it was like. And building from that. Just from... Look at the quality. Oh,
But
my
look,
goodness.
can I just say as well, if you look there, it's not just the building with like, you think like, oh, nice rolls of felt. But you can see where the felt has been rolled out and where the felt has to be rolled out.
Yes.
It's got the different textures. This is really,
So well
really
done.
impressive. As always. As always. Hey, look. Hey, do you know that your warship's parked off the track?
No, but if you hum it, I'll try and play along.
Yeah. So
that,
really
I'm not sure
impressive.
what that bit is for this bit. I don't see where he's going with that.
That's
but
the
it'll be
window. That's like he's
Oh, he's
crafting-
designing the window. Right, yes.
It's not design. He's making it. If you look behind that little
Yes,
shed.
there it is. That's
So
it.
this
yes.
is his new model, Bristol Bath Road. Wow. Really, really impressed. The research Mark does is amazing too.
Yes.
This is Peter Jackson, Cheadle Heath. Absolutely.
Oh my goodness, it's so impressive. Unshed. I don't know that magazine. Unshed.
It's like Shed Weekly. Everybody loves a shed.
That is so clever the way he's done all of this.
Hey, do you know your high mech is not on the rails?
No, but if you whistle it, I'll try and play it.
Yeah. So this is lovely.
This
and
is so
the thing is, right, so is he going to be making the model with this in progress of the building, or is this really artfully posed partway through construction and he sort of put out all the other stuff? I really am excited to see Bristol Bath Road coming together.
Look at the...
But then look at the door. The way ajar with stuff.
Yeah, stuff holding it out.
Yeah.
This is so good. And the stuff that's actually moulded over that barrel.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Mark Wilson, the waxer of the DeLorean, says it's Bristol Bath Road 1961 being built.
James Pett says, it's Shed Weekly. Everyone loves a shed. That's got to be a YouTube short.
Yes.
I will try, James. I'm
Okay.
trying to do more YouTube shorts first.
Okay. Shed Weekly. Everybody loves a shed.
It's not as good when you...
Yeah, it's not as good when you pose for it.
Yeah.
So,
Stop posing, you poser.
Yeah, but that's, of course, James Pett's 2 sheds, James, with his, 2 sheds, no waiting.
What?
Mark Wilson, who says it's not actually my work, they are actually building it. Actually, didn't we do, like, James Pett's? That was it. James Pett's. The man who likes to say, I approve.
Yes.
Yes. Joshua W56 says, I'm back. And,
welcome back.
That sounds squeaky clean.
So, next up we have another one from Richard Swiderski, who says, a video to show on the Monday Club of not 1, but 2 near-disaster videos at Hartford Station. Oh my goodness.
Oh, the clowns are getting excited. They love a disaster involving custard poured down their pants.
Yeah, they love a disaster, that's why they hang out with us. Hey! Press the button, please.
Press the button.
Beep, beep.
So this is D213 and Dania. That's class 40, 2132, and Sir Nigel Gently. He does like his mallards.
Turn down Nigel again.
Did you get bowled by something? We've commented, 2 filming disasters in one day.
We've all been there. Trying to film Jen's usually a disaster.
I bet you he gets bowled by some like dusty bin or something. So, Mark Wilson says yes, making it with the little man. I'm really looking forward to that, actually.
That was good.
So there's the class. Oh, I guessed it.
Oh no!
I bet
got to
you
see it.
Yeah, I bet you the guy on the other train was laughing his head off. Look at him, you can see him there. It's probably Andrew Christie going, ha 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 ha! I bowled you. If you'd have stood at the other end of the platform, you'd have been all right. So does that mean there's a steam train on the other track? Makes you wish you stood on the other platform, really, doesn't it? So, oh no! Oh, come on!
That's a hell of a size train.
Yeah. It's like, oh no, get you.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. You know what's gonna happen, don't you?
Yeah, two. Well, there's the. So the 20 is on the front. So you got that as good as you were gonna get it, I must admit. So yeah, you very, very cleverly avoided the stopping train. But just tell people you were out to get, like, look, I got a really good picture of a class 20. Oh, isn't that nice? There was this horrible steamy thing behind it, but never mind.
Look at that kettle that came up behind. Nice.
Worthington Motherwell is Monty Python, Arthur 2 Sheds Jackson. Tullia 10 says, have you forgotten about Arthur 2 Sheds Jackson Monty Python series one? Not what I'm familiar with, actually. I've watched some Monty Python, but it was too good to have been made up by me, to be honest.
Press the button, please.
Oh, press the button.
Otherwise, we end up seeing all the things that you watch.
Well, it would have been very meta because one of them is this stream.
Yeah, that is a bit weird, that.
It's like, hey, why don't you watch this stream? If you click
on it.
If you click on it, does it eventually just howl around? I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway, Knockers Lane is up next. So this is Roger Winter with Knockers Lane. So we're just bringing this up. Always a fun layout. Zantek
Oh,
says,
my
nice
goodness.
class 20. Oh, yeah. I mean, like, don't knock it. You got a class 20.
So, if you were to do me the honours of pressing the button, my dear,
Press
we
the
have
button.
quite a fun layout for you
Oh,
tonight.
yeah. Oh, look at that. That's Christmassy.
Oh, Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches.
The Labour Party didn't like it when you sang that over the, what was it, the red...
Over the red flag.
Yeah, apparently they borrow the same tune from each other.
Yeah, they got really annoyed with me. They shouldn't have been singing it at the end of an election.
So did all the Conservatives and Lib Dems and that all chime in with
No, they
Christmas
just
tree?
looked at me like, what on earth are you doing?
Oh, that's a shame. James
That was
Pets,
lovely. Thank you so much for sending that in.
James Pets says, I do actually have two sheds. One is a big one with my model railway. One is a teeny one, the size of a cupboard, which I keep tins of paint and a ladder. You've always got to have tins of paint in a shed. And something that smells dubiously of petrol that's been forgotten about. And yeah, Joshua W56, I was thinking it's either a Christmas tree or there's some kind of UFO.
There was both. There was a Christmas tree and a UFO.
I looked. Oh well, there we go.
So next up we have from Dion Wallison saying, it's not finished by a long way, a lot of things still to do, but I thought I'd show you how I'm getting on with it so far. This is my small layout. This is the little 8x4 in a bedroom.
Ah.
So I'm going to see if this will load, and it won't. Download. It's not.
So hold on, why won't it let us watch it on something?
Because it says, oh no, we can't do that. We can't.
Oh, you sent it as an attachment. We can't do. I'm sorry, we can't do that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to crash, but we'll see what happens. And
Hold on, have you?
it's automatically started playing, and it was very, very loud.
Yeah.
So I apologise to everyone. Have you pressed the button?
I have pressed the button. If you stop
Let's do
messing
this.
about. Yeah. So sorry about Billy's replacement speaker.
We still don't know why it does that, by the way. Because it doesn't on my sound deck, and we use the same system, and everything is turned off here.
Big hello to Angel of Crew. Great to see you, but there's an element of lateness detected.
A Monday clubber is never late, Toto wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Gandalf.
Gandalf. This is really
James
nice. I'm
Pett
enjoying
says,
this.
incidentally, I approve of the H2.
Is this-
you
is
know
this-
it's a H1.
Is this double O or N? Given the
Double
look,
O.
Yeah, given the look of the cars,
I'm looking at the
thinking it's double O.
couplings, double O.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah. Ooh.
Very nice. Be
So-
nice if it was N-gauge.
So thank you so much for sharing this with us.
This is nice.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's actually running.
Ben Davis says, Jennifer, do you have a Hornby Christmas wagon? I don't, actually, to be honest with you. I don't.
No, we've never really gone in for
No.
the Christmas stuff.
Ruben Ashwell says, I heard that, Jenny. Yeah, Billy's replacement speakers. Do you need new speakers? Bang! You do now. So thank you so much for sharing that
Yeah,
with
thank
us.
you. I'm surprised it worked, but you know, these things sometimes
So,
work. So thanks for sending that in, Dion. Are you okay?
I'm just reading down the list. Lots of people saying things to each other, but it's always good to chat.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that about this. We've got a proper community. People aren't just here doing a one-way conversation. We're all talking.
Yeah, and it's
It's
like
a proper club.
yeah, and it's not about me, and that's important.
Yes.
Because I'd feel embarrassed if it was basically the Jenny Kirk Appreciation and Adoration Club. So
Yeah.
I do love it. Yeah, Billy's replacement speakers, YouTube short, says James Pett.
We'll try.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got another one from Knockers Lane,
Ooh.
where it says, Zoe, as you'd like a bit of underground action. Hey!
Oh.
There's some tube train action on this. Enjoy. Also, The Dodgems cars at the end. Ooh. I was going to put a mini-me Jenny on top of the Christmas tree, but not had time to paint it up.
Okay, right.
This looks great.
So, you want to get that up and running?
Let's do this. Beep, 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 beep.
That tree is really quite magical.
Oh, that is wonderful. That's the UFO next to it. Can you see?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yes.
So we've got a lot going on. and
This looks
certainly,
amazing.
With the lights turned on. There's just so much, such a depth to this. It reminds me, actually, the little layout that they used to have in Boydell's Toys department in Bolton many years ago. And you used to be able to feed it with money, and then you'd press the money, put the money...
Press the money and it will come up with the money.
I think it was like 10 pence or something you put in. It might even have been 5p. It was a long time ago.
Beep, beep.
And then you press the button and it would run for a bit. And I just remember being fascinated by all of the detail that was crammed into it. And this actually, happy childhood memories this brings back.
So there's now a discussion going on because you brought up the politics thing.
Yeah,
about
no
who
politics.
people are voting for. And
oh,
I actually don't know anymore.
Just the YouTuber of the year. Yeah, one of the things that we've been doing, we've...
The
what?
purple finger of doom!
Where did that come from?
It's
it
just a big
appear?
finger on a spike.
Oh, wow.
Love it. And there's the underground.
Yeah, that is nice.
Underground, overground, wombled and free.
Them's big words from somebody who thought the London Underground was a political movement.
Yes, I've seen a fish called Wander as well.
Yeah.
Jenny.
Nick at Blechner High Level says, had a head shunt fitted to relieve pressure in my head.
There's the
Does that make me a wonky gronky? Oh,
wonkety gronk, wonkety
I
gronk.
do hope it's sorted out the issue.
Yeah.
But yeah, that can otherwise be quite nasty. It was,
Yes, it can.
girl I went to university with actually had a similar problem and spent a lot of time in hospital.
I bet they did.
Oh, look at the lights!
The lights are so cool.
Oh.
I like this. I like this a lot.
There is definitely...
There's a lot of play value here. I like it.
Oh, absolutely. And yeah, Peter Jackson Cheadle Heath points out underground stock with electric arcing as well. Pretty cool. Angela Cruz says lovely layout. Leslie Gilpin Railway says, okay, Jenny and Zoe and everybody, night all. You take care of yourself. It's been great having your company.
Absolutely. Thank you
and
so
we'll
much for
catch
sending
you
that in.
later.
That was great. And thank you for coming along. Take care and have a great night.
Absolutely. Right. Anyway, what have we got now?
That was so good.
So
we've still got a fair few.
we do actually, yeah. So we have a massive backlog.
Hey!
So we're going to try and get through
I'm
these.
having a quick look through the spam folder just in case.
Spam.
I get so many people
lovely
trying to send
spam.
fake invoices to our company.
Yeah, it's laughable, really, isn't it? When you know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah. So, sorry.
Oh,
but-
Victoria's Secret mid-season sale. That's got to be genuine, hasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, because of course, they of all people will be writing to me.
Yeah, they of all people would be spamming us with badly written rubbish. Yeah. Right, look, just put one on.
Yeah, I was just making sure that we hadn't missed any. You see, because there's always someone asking if we've got their thing, and I just don't know. DJK666, yeah, I think Fowler do a lot of fairground models. And Golden Valley Hobbies here in the UK do stock a lot of these bits and pieces. Well worth going and having a gander at their website. If you visit their shop or ring them up, do tell them that Jenny Kirk sent you. I don't They
get
might
any...
even go, who?
Yeah, it won't get you anything, won't get me anything, but there'll be a degree of
nice.
smugness. They go, oh, yeah, we've heard of her.
Yeah. Someone marginally known to some people said we should come here.
We've heard of her. Some troll said she was rubbish.
Andy81E says, I had an email selling me luncheon meat. It went in my spam box. There's no spam emoji. This is a deficiency. It needs to be remedied.
Yeah.
I need to do that. I need to put a spam one and a Topsy Toaster one.
Yes, well, that's you need to get on to that. Anyway,
I do.
press the button. We've got a lot to get through, and we weren't
So-
going to get through jibber jabber.
So next up we have the one from DCC Locomotive James who says, I've got a nice video for your delectation on the Monday Club.
Ooh, I like
Yes.
the cut of your jib, sir.
Yes. Rainy day at the Model Railway Club. Here we go.
So I'm going to press the button now. So Yeah, DCC Locomotive James, this
We
is
are
your
watching
video. So, that's a Hornby 00 signal. I'd recognise that base anywhere. They are lovely
Beep, beep.
signals, actually. And some really nice Mark 1s. Oh, I like your intercity set.
Mark Towers, thank you so much for coming along. Have a great Christmas.
Absolutely. You take care and catch you later. Some lovely coaches. I mean, I've got a load of Mark 1s going round, but the intercity charter ones, really, really nice. I think Hornby did a single BCK with the white roof, but I don't know where the other ones were released through, because I'm not aware of any other Mark 1s in the that livery. So there we are. There's the snowplows. There, flangeways with Oxford
like
rail
that.
for the
It's
Janus
interesting.
shunter, and a visitor from Sorda. Edward. Yes, Edward. So look, thank you so much for
sending
that.
that in.
Really enjoyed that. Really, really great. Thank you for sending that in.
So Sarah David says, I get spam emails saying they've recorded me being naughty with myself watching several websites on my PC.
What?
I only look at those websites on my phone, so I don't know what they're on about. Lovely, love it.
I like the one where they say like, well, we've I've done some Secret Santa shopping, and the way I've been able to deduce what each of you wants is I've looked at your browser history and bought accordingly. So here you are. Here's an awful lot of rubber sex objects for everybody.
Jen, do you want to get us demonetized?
Yes.
I did like the one that went round last year, though, from Santa.
Yeah?
I've been looking at all of your Facebook posts, and what everyone's getting is a dictionary.
Yeah. Joshua W56 says, I did my shopping today. Well, I do most of my shopping in about 4 days' time. So there'll be a petrol station near here getting me whizzed through. It's like, here you are. I've got you some screen wash fluid.
And a Twix.
And a Twix, please. Yes, and an overpriced can of Coke. Hey!
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Really shouldn't have.
Yeah.
So, what we've got next is from Lee Holden, who says, enjoy some footage of SeaWorld Orlando Christmas Model Railroad.
Oh.
Now, this is going to be interesting.
Oh. So, press the button.
Yeah.
There we go.
I always like an adult, not an adult. Well, that's you talking. I always like an American layout.
Yeah,
'cause
it's
it's very
a little
interesting.
trolley car, and
I did.
And those red and white barns, so reminiscent of places like Kansas. It's like the archetypical, that word which I'm having trouble pronouncing.
Archetypical.
Yeah, that as well. Oh, LGB. Yeah,
This is lovely.
absolutely. I do love those, the buildings as well. Really nice.
Yeah.
This
Very
like-
typical American style of building as well,
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the
yeah.
higher front than the roof.
Is that Chesapeake and Ohio? Or what? I can't read the rail company, but it looks a bit like a GP40.
I like it.
Zantec asks, is this the MK rate on the outer loop? Are you running sleeper stock? Yeah, there's a couple of sleepers in there, it must be said. But it's basically most, if not all, of my blue-grey stuff.
I do like that rail car.
With the one behind the locomotive?
Yeah, the yellow one.
Oh, the little one. It was like a little trolley car.
That's the one I meant, trolley car.
Clang, clang.
Oh,
the
look
minions!
no,
Is
it's
that-
Sesame
no,
Street. It's Bert and Ernie.
Bird,
Oh,
bird,
these are so good.
bird.
Oh, I love it. It's great.
Oh, well, look, oh, what's not to like about Bert and Ernie? Bert. Ernie, come on, settle down, Ernie. Bert. Have you ever noticed how number 9 is curvy yet straight?
Go to sleep.
I
LGB is a lot of money. Yes, it is.
think it's like Lehman Garten Barn or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Ben Tullett says, typically I have a Billy Gates replacement software appeared on my laptop, and I can't comment on the laptop string. Oh my word.
This is
Doggett
so
Mother
nice.
Railway says it'll be a GP38. 40s have more cooling fans. Yes, you're right. Yes, they do. James Pett says, I remember Bert and Ernie. Bert and Ernie were cool. I think like my take home from Sesame Street, Bert and Ernie are the two guys you'd love to have next door. They'd be brilliant neighbours.
No, I don't think they would.
You don't want the counting count, because all you'd hear coming through the walls would be 168. 169. And it's like, oh my god, he's counting his Rice Krispies again.
That just reminds me of a joke I heard one time.
J. Paul Anderson says it's actually Lemon Grosserbahn. So I was close.
Okay, so there's this wall, and it's got a hole in it.
Yes. So
And
it's a holy
behind the wall, there's someone, and they're all going 5, 5, 5, 5, just again and again and again. So this guy goes, "What's going on in there?" And he has to look through the hole, and someone sticks their finger through and prods him in the eye.
And they go,
and then
6, 6, 6.
Yes. And I cannot for the life of me remember where that's from, but it sticks in my head. And
I've heard it before. So. But Bert, Ernie, settle down, Ernie.
That is just so good. I love this.
Ernie, how do I
The
look?
colours and the shapes.
With
are
your
just so
eyes, Bird.
Oh,
well, thank you so much for
sending
that.
that in, guys.
Really enjoyed that. Our daily dose of Sesame Street. Bird.
Oh,
What?
there's a thing here, a video saying why the Polar Express would explode. It's like, dude,
Okay.
come on, it's Christmas.
Yeah, come on, dude, it's Christmas, you killjoy. So, right, who have we got up now? We've still got loads to get through. So, Dale Williams, this is Warbler Productions, and definitely getting some excitement from Topsy there, because googly eyes are cool. So, Warbler Productions, if you want to make this the screen of fullness.
I will. After
And
you.
this is, hi ladies. Oh, do we have some ladies in the room? Just
Two
a
lasses.
quick-
I don't know about ladies.
Just a quick link to my most recent railway video, 2 Class 47s, top and tail in the Northern Bell Pullman, set last Tuesday as it made its way from Crewe to
Norwich.
There was a burp coming out.
Northwich. What?
From Crewe to oh yeah, you are right, to Norwich. Could have been Northwich, you never know, it is close to Crewe. Passing through Atherstone at 60 miles per hour just after midday.
Beep beep.
Come on, press the button.
Here
I've
we
just
go.
pressed the button.
I was trying to find the button. It didn't work.
57305 Northern Princess, great to see you. Hope you are well. Says if I ever did a USA themed layout, I'd have a tornado on the layout as they are my favourite weather after snow. Actually, no, tornadoes are not fun if you're caught up in them. I know a few people who live out in places like Kansas, and tornadoes are quite scary. So, there's some really nice liveries on there.
Yeah.
Always nice to see a 4-track main line through the station. So we've got some stills here as well.
It almost looks real.
Funny that. What with it being real?
It's got the reflections and the lighting just right.
So thank you so much for that. Yeah, the Class 47. It grows on me actually.
Well, you can get a cream for that.
Tumble of Clowns passed through. Oh, with a straggler. Always the straggler, you know. You'd have thought that they'd, like, we're clowns. We don't leave anybody behind, even if he does have pants full of custard.
You love it.
What, pants full of custard or leaving a clown behind? Both. Oh. Hey, actually, does that mean that clowns, when they've got pants full of custard, do they just tip like Christmas puddings in there as well?
Of course.
Oh, can you imagine with a spoon?
I can imagine many things. So next up, my ladies and gentlemen, we have one from Trepatrick Junction, which I think you're going to love.
Ooh, am I?
It's a rotating
N-gauge Christmas winter layout. We're doing an N-gauge winter layout, rotisserie style. So, here we go.
Very nice effect there for Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so nice.
winter layouts, I'll be honest with you, really, really good.
That the colours, the
Hey,
lighting.
look, it's like,
also
I think there's
great.
people moving on the ice, you know. I think the skaters are moving.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
That is actually. I like your back scene. It really works quite well. Yeah, those skaters.
That's excellent. That's
Really,
so good.
really good.
Oh, a little star.
Ah,
as well.
the Christmas symbol is up in the sky. That
This
means
is
that
so
baby
good.
Jesus will be along soon.
This is incredible. They're moving far more than the ones on yours did.
But see, they're clearly being done by something like magnets and I like that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, the one on our little diorama, we did using Meccano in a little spinny
Yes,
piece
you
of
did.
perspex. And definitely, that is really well done. I do like the skaters. I like the little water wheel as well. It's probably a bit frozen. They're probably quite cold, actually, sat there in all that snow. But this
There's a
is
bridge
nice.
as well. This is beautiful.
Absolutely. Oh, look at the cotton wool for the smoke out of the chimney. Really nicely done.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that is incredible for the smoke. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
that
in
is-
engage as well.
And see, just as an idea for people, can you imagine this at the base of your Christmas tree? And in the middle of the hill, you have like a nice solid base that you put your Christmas tree on. So you can actually have this as a Christmas decoration feature at the foot of your Christmas tree. And that's kind of what I had in mind as a possibility. When I built the Four Seasons layout, I did think about, what about making the base for a Christmas tree? And now we don't have, unfortunately, don't have a cat. We could do that because the cat wouldn't go, oh, this is nice. You've put on an indoor toilet for me. It's like, are you writing your name in the snow? Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
It was great.
But yeah,
To be
James
honest
Pett,
with you-
larger scales at the base of the Christmas tree maybe, but if you've got a small Christmas tree, say on a little table,
Yeah,
this would be perfect. So like our Christmas tree, this would be great at the
To be
base.
honest with you, I remember mentioning last week those ones that you can get like a platform that fits into a tree that you build up in segments, like a lot of fake
Oh,
trees
it's lost
are.
its train. Ah, peep, peep. Poop,
This
poop.
is just something very special.
There you are, it's got its train back. This is nice. And
It
of
really
course,
is.
the fact that it's rotating keeps the interest up as well. But that is really nice. It's a little manger. And they've got the star up on the very big pole.
Yeah.
But this is lovely. And as a little feature layout, these are amazing. Oh, look. Ho, ho, ho. Hello, I'm Father Christmas. Ha, ha. With my bag of coal, because you've been naughty. And everybody loves a naughty child. Yeah.
That
so-
was wonderful. Thank you so much for saying that.
Really enjoyed that, so thank you so much. Really did enjoy that, actually. Really did. So, JD1533 Workshop, big hello to you. Degree of lateness implied.
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they need to.
Thanks, Gandalf. Mike Lane TT120 says, so when is your next show after Christmas Day? Can't watch that or I'd be getting turkey launched at me.
Well, it will be available on Catch Up. However,
Absolutely.
on New Year's Day, we've got the Jenny Awards. The
And
Jenny's Choice
also the
Awards.
roundup of 2023.
Yes.
So we'll be talking about all the things that we've done over 2023, as sort of a recap, if you will. And then we will be doing the full awards ceremony. And this is the Jenny Kirk Choice Awards. We did them last year, but we've expanded the categories a bit this year. So we will be feature Best 00 gauge diesel or electric locomotive, Best 00 gauge steam locomotive, Best 00 gauge item of rolling stock, but also we'll be doing Best O gauge model railway item, and also Best Other gauge model railway item, Best scenic product, and Best innovation for the hobby. And we'll also be introducing the Monday Club YouTuber of the Year award, and this is an open nomination for anybody to add in the Facebook group a YouTuber that they think deserves special merit and should be rewarded with a nice little certificate. And we think it's really important because the big magazine ones, they always tend to feature the same few people. So with this one, it's an opportunity for some of the lesser known channels to get a little bit of time in the limelight. So next up we've got Mark Wilson
and
has been waxing the DeLorean for a trip back to the 1980s. So he's put on his puffer jacket life preserver and fueled up Mr. Fusion, and we're back in the world of Network Southeast. And this is really, really nice. So we're actually
He's
seeing...
adding crowds, and it really does work.
Are you going to have like Del Boy underneath the clock? with a huge bunch of flowers. Reading Raquel. Hello, Raquel.
I think this might be in the 90s rather than the 80s, you know.
No, I think that was in the very early 90s. I could be wrong, but yeah, I think that was 90s.
1991 maybe?
I don't know.
Actually, no, look at that. W.H. Smith's, that's 89, 90, isn't it?
Yeah, Red Star Parcels. Red Star, they kind of fizzled out in about 93, I think.
Yeah. Funny that Red Star disappeared around the fall of communism.
So we take your politics.
Jen, it was a joke.
Gently lubricate it and shove it somewhere.
Do you not understand that it's a joke? The Red Star. Oh,
James
for
Pett
goodness sake.
says this diorama is circa 1991. So we were about right.
So where's the rabbit logo?
And James Pett says, just think this little baby would be in his or her 30s now. Wow, actually, yeah, that's absolutely. Ruben Ashwell says Network Southeast glory days here. John PW22 says evening all and a very Merry Christmas. Absolutely, degree of lateness implied.
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. So this is great. I mean, there's a lot of memories here. And it's not just Network Southeast that had like these white ceramic tiles, and look,
Piccadilly had them as well, didn't they?
yeah, like the old Nat West logo, and yeah, Mark Wilson. You need the rabbit logo. It was like an upside down R, wasn't it?
Yeah.
With rabbit and
That lasted all of 5 minutes.
but the signs actually,
They lasted a long time.
some of the signs actually were still around anywhere up to like 2010.
Yeah, there was one in Durham in the Milburn Gate Centre in the corner of the main courtyard area, which was hilarious because
all the yuppies were clustered around.
There was like 5 or 6 people
with
there
their
all
brick
the time.
films going, yeah, and just on the mobile.
I know, it's like, dude, you're in Durham, you're not on the New York Stock Exchange.
Yeah.
If you go up the street, you've never seen a car.
Ben Tullett says, I was born in 1991.
Don't make me feel old.
Yeah, Sarah Davis says, before the bins were replaced with clear bin bags. I remember, actually, after all the IRA bombings in the later 90s, a lot of the bins just disappeared full stop.
I can't blame them for doing it, though, to be honest with you. What would you prefer? To have a bin or to be safe?
There is that. Big hello to Mel's. Great to see you in there. And
this
hope
is
you
just
well.
an amazing layout.
Going to the Dog says, was a Network Southeast. Love it.
Oh my goodness, look at that. It's even got the stuff around the back.
That, I mean, so well done.
Yeah.
Really is. But yeah, Mark Wilson.
Really well done.
Take your DeLorean back and have a look at one of those rabbit signs. I seem to recall it was imagine a capital R turned upside down, so it looked a little bit like a rabbit's head with the ears. And I can't remember what it said, like rabbit hotspot or something.
Yeah.
And I think the whole purpose of them was where you saw the signs. It was an early mobile phone network that wasn't mobile phones. You effectively had a little hotspot that you could connect as long as you were within something like 10, 15 feet of that sign. And it was an alternative to mobile phones, or for our American viewers, the cell phones. I wonder, you must have had something similar over in the States.
Ham Shackleton mentions rabbit phones. A YouTuber called Ringway Manchester did a vlog on them a while back. I watch Ringway Manchester. He does a lot on number stations and things like that, which I find fascinating. I love the old stuff.
Big hello to Flint Hills Model Railway, Jeff Hammond. Great to see you. There's a few latecomers sneaking in here, Gandalf.
Yeah, they think Gandalf's not looking, but Gandalf's here taking all your names down, aren't you, Gandalf?
Yeah.
Certainly am. But a Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Gandalf. Johan Swanepoel Swaddies, great to see you. And David Scott says, great diorama, Mark. Absolutely. Johan Swanepoel Swaddies says, Mark is a legend, such amazing modelling. Absolutely. So next up, we've got, is this a picture or a video?
This is a picture.
So this is from Ben Whitehouse. He says, hi guys, hello. I was watching the Swanage Railway live cam this week and I noticed this. Have you ever seen such an amazing 08 livery? Oh, yeah, this looks an awful lot like the Liverpool Street Pilot. Model Zone did a model of it, and that's got some extra, so the BRML Eastleigh Works, so it's a little bit
wonderful
different.
looking one.
I think it's inspired by the Great Eastern Railway livery, but yeah, you're absolutely right. That is an amazing
I would have a
livery.
Gronk in that any day.
Absolutely. So if anybody knows whether Bachmann or the newer Hornby model has been released in that livery, do let me know. I know that the Liverpool Street Pilot in a similar livery was released as a Model Zone special, but it's really difficult to find one. But absolutely, that is great. Mike Lane TT120 says, good night, Mr. Pets. Maybe back later for Zoe's show. Absolutely.
I would have a Gronk in that any day. You choose shot.
Oh, James Petty. Oh, you guys. Right, who have we got next? So this is Larry Rogers says, hello, Jenny, Zoe, and Monday Clubbers. I don't think he's got a West Country accent.
No, because he's from America.
I can't do an American accent. I can do a bad American accent. Gee,
No, you can't.
Sure.
No, you can't.
Sure.
No.
Sure.
No. So what's he saying?
Rooty doot. I can't do it.
Why don't you stop insulting people with rooty tooty?
Rooty dooty. Hello, Jenny, Zoe, and Monday Clubbers. I've attached a slideshow showing the construction of my Blue Mountain Tunnel project. Materials used were poster boards, bamboo skewers, heavy-duty shop-type paper towels cut into strips and saturated with white glue. When dry, the resulting shell was given 2 coats of Mod Podge. This gave me a nice shell. This was a fun project. I learned a lot, and I think it looks pretty good. Of course, I made this for an O-gauge layout, but the method should work for any scale. Absolutely, yeah. And
So here we go.
PVA or white glue is quite readily available, quite cheap in bulk quantities.
Yeah.
And you can use it to make some really quite robust scenery shells, definitely.
So here we go.
So it's a great way of filling a corner, but also kind of making a scenic break with what's going on.
I have a feeling that we saw some of this come up on the Monday Club Facebook page.
Yes, I have seen some of this project advance in the Facebook group.
Yeah.
A little bit of a baseboard extension there as well.
That was a good way of doing things there. The way he's done that is very good for support.
So yeah, we got like card formers by the look of it. And
card formers.
Yes, sorry, yes, scenery.
Looks really good.
So, and it's all coming together. One thing I would always warn people is make sure that you can gain access into the tunnel, because you can bet your boots that if something's going to derail, it will do it in the deep, dark recesses of your tunnel. So make sure you can access all of the inside of your tunnel.
If you've got long arms, you'll be able to.
Martin Parkinson says, time to go. Have a very enjoyable festive break, and may you all receive the obscure liveried item of your heart's desire. Night.
Thank you for coming along, and have a great night, and Merry Christmas.
Most people are looking around nervously and going, well, just so long as you don't base your Christmas gifts on my browsing history, that'll be fine.
No, you can base the gift buying on mine, that's fine. All I look up is Star Trek and how to talk about Star Trek.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen this on the Facebook group, and it was really fascinating.
It's come together really, really nice. And it's quite an old school method of construction. I can remember books in the 70s talking about this interwoven card method of making scenery.
And it really does
is
work for
really
shape.
effective. So,
That was good.
is there a transition you didn't use in your video
I haven't seen a
editor?
star wipe.
Yeah, where's Star Wipe? It's a very underused wipe, you know.
No, it isn't. This
So
is really
this is
good.
coming together, and the heavy-duty paper towels, PVA J cloth is a similar method.
Yeah.
It soaks up the white glue, and then when that dries, it goes really quite durable and hard.
It's like an extreme papier-mâché.
Extreme papier-mâché. Ruben Ashwell says, so a wish a gift for me was a Class 319 and 00 painted in Thames Link City Flyer City Metro livery. James Petts, who approves, says acceptable transitions, straight cut, fade to black, crossfade in extreme cases, unacceptable transitions, all the other. Oh, James Petts is a bit of a purist. But I'm sorry, but we would expect that from a man who probably knows when, where, and how to wear a cravat.
Okay. So here's the thing. A lot of Jen's videos use crossfade. Like a lot.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's come together really
It
quite
looks
nicely.
fantastic.
And because it's on a curve as well, you've got darkness inside, which is a great way of kind of extending its length.
And making it look real.
And you can see that very quickly, with a bit of painting and a bit of scenery, it does come together.
Yeah.
And, you know, this has been done actually quite cheaply with to-hand materials.
Yeah.
And blended in to an existing model row. Is that an oil derrick or something there?
It does look it, yeah.
Are we sure it's an oil derrick and not an oil Dave or an oil Peter?
It's not a Northern Donkey, that's the one I remember.
Oh, nodding donkeys are cool.
Look at that.
Yeah. So
Yes.
that is absolutely brilliant. Look, thank you so much for that.
We're not finished yet. Oh, yeah.
Yes, we are.
That was
See,
fantastic.
fear my
Thank you
ability.
so much for sending that in.
So, great to have a look at the advancement of that project.
That was brilliant. Thank you so much.
So we've got 3 minutes left. Do we have enough time for
really
one?
Don't. We really don't.
Has anybody just sent in photos?
Hillside Junction has sent in
Hillside
photos.
Junction sent in just photos.
Oh, he's actually sent a video as well.
Oh.
A little video I made. First attempt at sending a YouTube link to his videos. Oh, go
okay,
on then.
Go on then.
Hillside Junction. Here we go.
So this is from Hillside Junction. We're just going to get that queued up. David Scott says, nearly time to go, folks. Great club night as usual. Have a great Christmas and catch you all again in the new year. So,
hang on. Okay, so are you ready? 3, 2, 1, beep.
nice background. Oh, look! Oh.
It's a Gronk with a Christmas hat. I love it. Oh.
Look at it, gronking along.
Oh,
Gronk,
it's so
gronk,
happy. It's so happy.
Yeah. Actually, and one thing I've noticed about the back scene, there appears to be possibly a disused railway embankment in the back scene, which I do quite...
Oh,
look!
no, that's 3 of them now. That's all.
Gronk, 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 gronk. Let's gronk it up. Gronk it up. Gronk it up. Hashtag not a cult for legal and tax purposes.
Oh, what a way to end tonight. That was
Absolutely
wonderful.
So
thank you
so much for that. Really enjoyed that. Just to round it off, Angela Cruz says, good night, Jenny and Zoe, all in the chat. Merry Christmas, everyone. Enjoy yourself. Stay safe. And Zoe, the live stream entertainment will continue later on, and people will get the option to transfer over to the Game Hammer Classic Gaming.
They will. But I have
Monday
a
Club
question
Live.
first.
Do you really? Well,
Do we have a sponsor today?
Yes, we do. But first of all, what games are you playing on Game Hammer
Whatever
Live?
people ask for. It's the Monday night, anything goes request night. If they ask for a game and I've got it, we'll play it. If I haven't, I'll try and find it.
So, if I asked you to play SSX, would that be tricky?
Well done, Jen.
Absolutely.
For those of you who actually know what that joke was, well done. For the rest of you, SSX Tricky is one of the games in the series.
So there we go. But anyway,
Who's our sponsor?
Hello and welcome to WWC Next. We are an award-winning specialist and manufacturer for miniature scenery modelling. We are proud to have produced one of the best-selling ProGrass micro applicators, and we've refined our quality products and systems with both beginners and expert modelers in mind. We supply and manufacture everything you may need, from static grass applicators, static grass tufts, handcrafted MDF and hand-poured resin products, all designed and curated in-house, with you, the modeler, in mind. You can find us at www.scenics.com or in store at Unit 6, Buford Court, Plasmal, Swansea.
So there we go, and you guys take great care of yourself, and from all of us here, have a great Christmas, and make sure that you enjoy yourself. Eat your own body weight in chocolate, turkey, nut roast, anything of choice. Be merry and have a happy Christmas. We do, of course, have more videos coming out, with our Wednesday video being the all-inclusive review of the all-new Hornbeat 2MT BR Standard. We've also got, over the festive period, a how to DCC on the cheap the Hellion O-Gauge Class 26. You might remember this with the ESU XL socket, which makes it very prohibitively expensive for anybody wanting to go DCC but not using the proprietary socket with sound. We show you how. We've also got a full review of what I regard as being one of the greatest livery applications of any model this year. The Hornbeat Class 153 will be coming up as a review over the Christmas period. We will also have our guide to the top 10 preserved locomotives available, ready to run in model form. And of course, we've got our award ceremony on New Year's Day, and we will have a pre-recorded Monday Club on Christmas Day, and that brings you completely up to date with the festive period here on the channel. But until next time, this is me, Jenny Kirk, so you take great care of yourself. And thank you so much to everybody who has donated on Super Chat or PayPal.me. Thank you so much for your generosity. Have yourself a great Christmas. Good night.
The train now departing from platform 1 is the 2101 service to Bolton Trinity Road, stopping at Grove Street Yard, Mineth Tatis, Tatis Newith, Eindhoven, Utz Farting, that unnamed layout that Jenny said had a name and then told us eventually that it didn't have a name, Pittsburgh somehow, and then on to Bolton Trinity Road. That's the 2101 service to Bolton Trinity Road. If you go up to the loft today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go up to the loft today, you'll never believe your eyes. For every train there ever was has gathered there together, because today's the day that Jenny does the Monday Club. Good night and Merry Christmas.
anybody was wondering, the Monkey of Cupboardness put the TARDIS here. Like the Muppet of Monkeyness that they were, they forgot that nobody can actually really see that place. But Ernie, I don't think the show's talking about us.
But Bert, have you ever wondered why the number 3 is kind of curvy and yet straight?
Ernie, settle down, Ernie.
But Bert,
Oh wow, thank you so much. Flymo Chairman 1 has very, very generously donated £10 on the Super Chat and says Merry Christmas. Thank you so, so much. It's incredibly generous of you. So we're going to be winding down here shortly at Weir Yard, but don't worry, your live stream entertainment can continue with Gamehammer Classic Gaming. You'll receive a prompt to click on that. You'll automatically just be moved over to the next live stream with the Cupboard Monkey, where it's anything goes or request Monday night. So I put into the hat SSX Tricky. We were trying to think about Christmassy themed games, and that was well, it's snowboarding anyway. So I'm sure that the Cupboard Monkey would really, really appreciate anybody who wants to continue the live stream entertainment tonight. But we're going to be winding down now, and don't forget to catch all of the great content that we've already recorded for over the Christmas and New Year period. And we're going to continue to be here for you and catch as well the full awards to be done on the New Year's Day show. So that's one to watch. Find out which manufacturers, which products, and which YouTuber won the Jenny Kirk Choice Awards. But from all of us here at Weir Yard, beware of the clowns. Oh, that sounds a bit creepy. It's like, hey kids, clowns, creepy. I know, let's hire a clown for the kids' birthday party. You know, clowns everywhere must have been really, really annoyed when it was written and published. So the Monkey of Madness is about ready for you. So I'm going to wind down now. Take great care of yourself. Happy